Hey folks, my name's Randy, and today I'm starting my series on how I purchased my first home. Now, believe it or not, about 6 months ago, me and my wife, we were renting an apartment, and we had been renting for about 5 years now. Now, renting is great because you don't have to deal with the maintenance of the property, if the AC unit, if an appliance goes out, boom, bam, call the maintenance guys, they come in and fix it up for you. Now, what's not so great is all the hidden fees, the fact that they want to raise rent every single year. So when it came time for our lease to renew, they presented us with the pricing and rent was going to go up by about $200. And for me, that was just a no-go. And we were very concerned that we weren't going to get approved or weren't going to find anything in our budget just because prices are so high right now. And the down payment honestly was one of the biggest things that my wife and I were worried about before we went in to even decide to purchase a home. Because in the past I've heard from friends and just family that you'll need about 20% down of the purchase price to purchase the home. And for us, that was just unattainable. Now, after talking with our lender and getting the options, we went with a loan program that fortunately only required 3% down versus the 20%. And for us, that was incredible because the savings that we had set aside, covered that 3% of the purchase price and left us with a little bit of extra over. So, any extra taxes or anything in the future that may pop up, we'll still have some savings set aside for that. A lot of people are moving here to Florida from out of state and kind of buying up all of that inventory. So we were very worried that we weren't going to find anything for the first couple of months. So that's when I sat down with the amazing people over at Home1st Lending. They have a great team and they got me working with a loan originator who was able to take a deep dive into our personal finances and in our personal situation and was really able to give us a sense of what we were able to afford within our monthly budget, which was just incredible. After discovering our loan options with our loan originator, we sat down with our realtor who was referred to by a friend. She started showing us places. She would text us, send us emails as she's seen places pop up that kind of fit into our criteria and our budget. And after the first 3 days, we had an offer submitted on the house that we found. Now, initially, a lot of the first couple houses that we had seen, that we fell in love with, unfortunately, they had 20, 30 different offers submitted, and some of them were, $15,000 to $20,000 over asking price. Fortunately, we found this place, we put an offer in, and it was a total miracle. Our offer got accepted, and we were just on cloud nine, to be honest. Fast forward the next week, the lender is getting in contact with us. They're sending us emails, collecting all the documents that they need to get from us. And the communication was just great. There was a lot of questions that I had because this is a large purchase. This is probably the largest purchase I'll ever make in my lifetime. You want to know that things are being handled and you want to be in the loop. And that was one of the great things with working with Home1st Lending and the realtor that we work with. Was just the communication was, everybody was looped in and everybody knew what was going on and what documents needed to be done, and if they weren't submitted yet, they were following up and saying, hey, we need this. In the time span of 1 month, we were able to go from looking at homes to signing for our home to moving into our home. That's just incredible. So again, guys, if you are in this situation where you're looking to purchase a home, or if you know anybody who is looking to purchase their first home, go ahead and tag them in this video for first-time home buyers, so they're not going to want to miss out.